Hello everyone and welcome back, and today we've got a quick channel update. Now, this is my GPU right here, and if you're wondering why it is not in my case over there, it is because it is broken. Uh, so what happened, I'm not entirely sure, but what happens every now and again, sometimes it might be immediately after boot, other times it's a few minutes later, is that the LED light will turn off, the fan stops spinning, and there is no display output. So that led me to believe that it is broken. With my GPU being broken, I needed to get something new. And this is it. A new gaming laptop. Why did I go with a laptop? Well, that's because I'm going to be going to uni soon. And with me going to uni, I needed something that is decently powerful, uh, quite portable, and something that isn't too expensive, that can replace my old PC and be better than it. With the portability being an important factor again, university having to move back and forwards, I wanted something a bit more portable, and this is it. Now, this right here is the MSI Vector 16HX AI A2XW. Quite a mouthful. It has decent connectivity with 2 USB-C, a Thunderbolt, a DisplayPort, and 2 USB Type-A, as well as a headphone jack, as well as OK cooling, which is, well, quite good. It's a bit loud though. For those that think that a laptop isn't really a good value, well, it's kind of because you're kind of comparing a tower PC with not all the features that it needs, because this is technically a PC plus a monitor, keyboard, mouse, headphones or speakers with a UPS. With all of that combined, it does only become like £100 cheaper to build yourself your own PC. And without further ado, let's get on to what's inside of it. So then, what is in this laptop? Well, it comes with a Intel Core Ultra 9275HX, which is the overclockable variant, although I'm not going to be doing some overclocking just yet. It comes with the RTX 5070 Ti Mobile GPU. Decent option with 12 gigs of RAM, so it won't go obsolete very quickly. Comes with 32 gigabytes of DDR5 at 5700 mega transfers per second. It comes with a 1TB NVMe SSD, Wi-Fi 7 because that's always nice to have. There's a funny story with that. I'm going to have to eventually upgrade my router because my router is Wi-Fi 6 and this is Wi-Fi 7. I'm not using the full capabilities. It's got a 16-inch Quad HD 1600p display, basically slightly better than 4040p. Also, this is the LCD IPS one, so it's a decent display. It's better than my normal monitor, but just a bit smaller. So that's why I'm using a dual monitor setup. And for the desktop equivalents, CPU-wise, the closest equivalent is the Core Ultra 265K, the desktop equivalent, or a Ryzen 7 7700X. Kind of went off screen. That's my bad. Will this go off screen? And now GPU-wise, the RTX 5060 Ti 16 gig, which is quite a decent CPU. Well, GPU and CPU equivalent in desktop-wise, because 5060s are relatively good nowadays. Well, they're good enough to play 4040p medium and high in some games. Not some poorly optimized one, and they also have, these two both have all the NVIDIA features to help you out. But yeah, now, as for some other news, channel update. So, I will be starting uni soon, but I do have some content ideas for the future. These are some of the things I plan to do now that I'm back. I'm probably going to be doing a lot more videos because I've got a new computer, I've got a new system I'm going to actually test out. Also, there'll be another later point, but yes, you'll probably be seeing me a lot more often. So, I will be continuing War Thunder content. My channel is mainly War Thunder, even though nowadays it's seen less of that, but there's a reason why there's a tank in my icon. I started War Thunder. I've been playing War Thunder quite a bit. It's just I decided not to record. But yeah, some more War Thunder. Maybe some streams too, if I feel like it. Next thing is Hoi 4 MP. I have a group where I've started playing Hoi 4 MPs. Usually we have a session every week, depending on how hard it goes. I might make a video out of it. But yeah. So yes, some more Hoi 4 content. Old World. Now, Old World is a new game that I've started playing. I'm not going to start a video on it just yet because I still need to actually figure out how to play the game fully. Maybe some like MP videos, but not like a single player one. It's a mixture between like Civ 6 with Civ 7, with some like Civ 5-ish elements, but mainly Civ 6. With Crusader Kings set in a specific time period, which is quite nice. It's also event-based and narrative-based. So unlike with Civ 5 or the other Civilization games I play, there's a lot more to talk about and it's a lot more eventful and better for video, and I don't have to record like 5 hours or something of a game and then never actually end up making the video because it's just too much footage. This way, I thought this game is probably going to be the next main thing I do on the channel. And finally, I'll probably also play some other games. Some of these games might be like Peak, maybe Battlefield 6. But yeah, some other games I do have some plans of playing as I get them or whenever I feel like playing them. And finally, I will also start to stream sometimes. This might be War Thunder, this might be some Old World or some other games, or it might be some going back to some of the games like my A to Z series or Civ 5 because I still want to finish that. But this will be what I'll focus on. War Thunder, Hoi 4, Old World. And then when Battlefield 6 releases, I will probably play it. However, there is some other ideas I have. That is some IRL videos about uni life. Now, I might make a separate channel depending on how well that goes for it. This will be like me cooking some food in uni, or it might also be just some of my advice for like A levels and then getting ready for uni and how to do well in the exams, or how it's just the uni. But that's another idea. And with that, I will end the video and I'll see you all next time when I've got a proper video.